7 degrees, folks. 7 degrees. It was blooming, felt really cool this morning. Well, good morning everyone, it's Paul here from Biking Life. On this cold Monday morning, we have a touch of frost on the car windscreens. Yes, it is blooming cold this morning. It's 28 minutes past 7, although my clock is saying 28 minutes past 8. I need to adjust that at some point today. How are you all doing? Have you had a good, productive weekend? Has it been good for you all? I enjoyed my weekend with the wife. And that video I released on Saturday, The Unknown Route, I thought that was a brilliant, brilliant ride, that. But yeah, we've got to be careful on the morning now because the roads are freezing. It's going to start getting really dark on the way home soon as well, isn't it? It's going to be dark on the way there, dark on the way home. Oh dear. Whoa, come on. Yes, it's not good. Not nice. So it's forecast a bit of rain tomorrow as well. So rain combined with a cold. Oh, it's not a great combination, is it? It might look a nice morning with that sun being out, but the sun's that low in the sky, it's not able to heat the land up as much anymore. Well, what do you reckon to the news? A boat, well, a big ship, was hijacked, or potentially hijacked, just off the coast of the Isle of Wight. 7 Nigerian asylum seekers hijacked the boat, wanting to come into England. Now, they sent, the British forces sent the SBS, which is the Special Boat Squadron. They dropped them in by helicopter and they overwhelmed the hijackers. I'll tell you what, I mean the 22 people who were on board, the crew, were all safe and well, and the Hampshire police are now holding the hijackers. But I do hope that they get sent straight back, because if we let them stay and seek asylum, what does that say to everyone? The best way to get into England, folks, is just to hijack a ship, hold people hostage, and we'll let you in. Well, I do hope sincerely that that's not going to happen. Yes, 7 of the buggers. There's got to be a, you know, there's got to be something said. I mean, apparently the owners of the ship knew about them as well. Knew about them well before we did. Oh dear, yeah, the leaves are definitely coming off the trees now. Thankfully this year there hasn't been too many on these roads. Normally this road's covered in them. But this year it's not been too bad at all. So we're going to have a nice slow little ride up here. It's we've got 28 minutes to get to work, and as you know, we can well and easily do that. The silly sod there's riding in the on his bike with no gloves. Now I don't mind doing that in the summertime when it's red hot, but in this weather, bloody hell, it's 6 degrees, he must be bloody frozen. But even in the summertime I don't really do it that often, just once or twice I've done it, and you know, I felt completely unprotected, and really you are. So it's a case of I don't think I'll be doing it again. It does look nice, like, doesn't it? I mean, look at this. It does, looks a beautiful day, but it's not, it's blooming cold. Right, let's get some miles under our belt. get past this slow person there. Yes, definitely if the weather starts to deteriorate massively, I will be starting to use the car, which then would mean that there would be less and less videos for you guys, and I do apologise about that. Because I'm enjoying making these videos. I really am loving every minute of it. Yes, it's blowing a little bit of a hoolie. It always just comes right across here. Yeah, it's such a lovely bike to overtake with. It's just so easy to ride. I mean, I must admit the GSX 750, the Suzuki, normally known as the Teapot, commonly known as a Teapot, they're a good bike, don't get me wrong, but they aren't as good with the stability wise. I never ever felt planted with mine, and it was a case of you had to watch all the time in case the back end slipped away from you. Whereas with Big Red, you know he's planted. It gives you so much more confidence. It doesn't make you complacent, it just makes you feel better. And it allows you to enjoy your ride so much more. Well, at least the roads are dry this way, aren't they? That wind will be drying up the roads pretty much. It's saying it's a tropical 8 degrees now, so we're not doing too bad. Nice and steady this morning, Paulie. There's no bloody rush to get here. Well, on Saturday morning I had to take my youngest daughter for a COVID test because she wasn't feeling grand. And thankfully, again, the test has come back negative. So that's all good. Which now means I don't have to self-isolate for 14 days. It's going to be a bleak Christmas, isn't it, eh? Especially if we end up going into more lockdown measures, or having to undertake more lockdown measures. You know, people aren't going to be able to go to their in-laws and that for Christmas dinner and spend Christmas as we normally do. It's not a nice time, is it, there for everyone? No, it's not a nice feeling for anyone at this time of year. So, as I often say, you know, you've written off this year. It's rubbish, and this isn't going to go away very soon or anytime soon. This is going to be around for another 6 to 7 months. Imagine what the economy is going to be like in 6 to 7 months, and the amount of people that have lost their lives and people that have lost their jobs. Anyway, enough doom and gloom. Don't know what's wrong with me this month. First of all, I'm reporting on the hijacking of the big tanker. And then I'm talking about COVID-19. Yeah, so the Windy City, I'm definitely calling this place the Windy City, because that's all we've ever had for a long time, wind. Talking about wind, I had Brussels yesterday. And Brussels are one of my favourite veg, I love them. But they don't like me. They give me terrible wind. But they say veg is good for you, don't they? Well, our last begs to differ. Oh dear me. Do you know, I didn't do any filming at the weekend, and it felt like I'd been away a long time. And I was actually getting withdrawal symptoms from not making a video. And I thought, Jesus Christ, what am I going to do when it's dark on the way here, dark on the way home, and, you know, just gloomy all the time, and rain and snow. I'm just going to have to do what I can. So we're getting to that time of year where you know, even the weekends are going to be cold and wet and horrible, and we're not going to be able to do much. But I suppose it's acceptable for everyone to know that during the winter period your videos will drop off slightly. There's no way you can maintain the amount of footage that, well, especially what I'm putting up. I mean, those people who are putting up one a week or one every fortnight or something like that, you know, you could possibly get away with it and maintain what you're doing. But for me, it's going to become increasingly difficult, because obviously I've been doing one every day, or six days a week, you know, and having one day off. Thankfully, I can commute every day on the bike, which allows me to do all this for you. Gives you something to watch, doesn't it? I mean, there's not much on the TV. All that's on TV is bloody repeats. And then you have to endure the amount of adverts that are on the TV. As I've said before, it's not good. I've got my heated grips on this morning. My hands are red hot now, so I'm going to have to turn them off. Really cooking. And I've only got them on medium and all. So anyway, folks, you know the score. I'm nearly at work now, and there's no point filming anymore. I've again enjoyed being back on the bike. I do get withdrawal symptoms not being on the bike. It does get me down when I'm not on the bike. It's like I have to come and see my therapist once a day, and Big Reddy's my therapist, bless him. So I'll say ta-ra, folks. I've been Paul from Biking Life. Bye for now, folks. Bye.